As I mentioned, a 3-game homestand for the Jets beginning tonight. The battle of division leaders with the San Jose Sharks in town. The Sharks, though, not just leading the Pacific Division. Right now, they currently sit first in the Western Conference. The Jets looking to bounce back after Sunday's loss in Washington.
Tried to get that into the high slot, and Nyquist breaks it up but can't get anywhere. Wheeler's on the loose puck. Plays it back. Quick shot from the line by Beaulieu. And a save made by Aaron Dell. Beaulieu for Laine. Laine goes wide on Justin Braun. Into the slot for Wheeler. Quick shot, and Aaron Dell got a piece of that with his right pad. Turned over, and Joe Thornton is on it. Back at the line, high shot, save made, rebound, score! Marc-Edouard Vlasic follows up on his initial shot. No one seemed to know where the rebound ended up. And somehow this gets through. Connor Hellebuyck and the Sharks have the lead.
Hellebuyck not able to control that rebound because it changes direction at the very last second.
Taking a bump there was Barclay Goodrow. He had the game winner last night in a 3-0 win for San Jose. Sherratt shot, score! Ben Sherratt lets it go, deflected in front of the net. Either Kopp or Perreault. It may have been Andrew Kopp. The Jet to get a stick on that in front of the net, and the Jets respond quickly.
Well, the game's opening jab comes from the San Jose Sharks, but how about this counter punch from the Jets? There is a perfect tip all the way, the eyes on it. Kopp puts himself into that situation and puts the stick right in the right spot, changes direction. Virtually no chance for Aaron Dell.
Andrew Kopp has 5 points now in 5 games, including tonight. 3 of them tallies. There's shot, score! Shot from the line by Brian Little, and the Jets go bang, bang, and have a 2-1 lead.
And there it is, folks. Get it, and he doesn't waste any time. He's thinking one thing, get it to the net. He's a defense, or forward playing defense, a real tip. Nice job in time.
Play this, and Dell hears it from the crowd here at Bell MTS Place. And across for Timo Meier, knocked off his stick. Following up on the play is Nyquist, and the save made by Hellebuyck. Taken by Tomas Hertl. Hertl with a lane to the net, and Hertl backhander shot, score! Nyquist, and how close was this to being offside?
And I think this is going to be a good goal, but look at the gap right there for Hertl. That's too much time and space in the middle of the ice. A nice little toe drag, and the puck fortuitously bounces off of Hertl's stick onto Nyquist, and he gets his second goal as a member of the San Jose Sharks.
So the Jets do not challenge. Wheeler controls again. Wheeler, good work to get away from Melker Karlsson. Plays it cross ice, Laine. Sends it to the goal line for Kyle Connor. Scores! Oh, the sweet hands of Kyle Connor as he knifes the backhander to the back of the net for his 27th of the year, and into double digits on power play goals for him. That's number 10.
Well, that's his 5th goal in his last 10 games, and this is a really good sight for sore eyes on the power play. 0 for 5 against the Capitals, but scoring in different ways. How many times have you seen Kyle Connor come off that side of the net? Normally he's on the strong side, and
Roslovic puts on the brakes in for Trouba. Trouba in for Perreault. Rebound, Kopp, and a save made with some animation from Aaron Dell. Putting on some pressure, taken by Roslovic. Back for Kopp. Quickly to the backhand, and Dell got across to that far side to make the stop off Andrew Kopp. Logan Couture sends it in, takes a bit of a bump there from Tanev up the middle, intercepted him. Burns gets this one quickly in on Connor Hellebuyck, and nice little chip play on for Scheifele, delays and finds Wheeler. Wheeler, the shot, and a good save made as Dell got from his left to his right in a hurry. Shot from the line, deflected, and Dell got a piece of that.
7 points in his last 8 games. He's done a fantastic job.
Turned over in front, shot, score! Tomas Hertl with the quick shot, traffic in front, and Connor Hellebuyck got a piece of it, and it squeezes its way in, and the Sharks have tied this game up, and Nyquist may have been the one to touch it.
There it is, a shot to the net. It bounces right back out and onto the stick of Nyquist. He gets his second of the game. That's his third as a member of the Sharks.
Back for Burns, for LeBanc, for Thornton. Thornton to the short side. Connor Hellebuyck down. Puck is still loose. Gets cleared away by Kopp, but play whistled down as that quick shot from Thornton gave Hellebuyck some trouble. Pavelski on the loose puck, puts it into the slot, and Goodrow with the quick shot, and that got deflected wide. Goodrow to the front of the net, it bounces around, and Kulikov takes it away to Tanev. Ben Sherratt controls, his pass hits the stick of Sorensen for Thornton. Thornton fakes, Thornton goes wide, and off the glove of Connor Hellebuyck, and that shot never got through. Tim Heed misfired. Pavelski spins and fires. Rebound! And Timo Meier let that one go quickly. Hellebuyck came across with the right pad. Not sure it got to the pad or went off the outside of the net.
He gets a shot of his own, and not once, twice, but 3 different times the Sharks force Hellebuyck to be strong front the puck. And both teams here, and 2 really good teams, locking horns.
Talk about the Jets. Here's a chance. Kyle Connor. Save made by Dell, and he will hang on with the Jets 14-0-1, as we mentioned. At the right point for Brent Burns. The shot deflected wide. Thornton is after it. Thornton center, score! Joe Thornton finds the stick of Marcus Sorensen, and Sorensen continues his offensive streak, and the Sharks have retaken the lead.
He's a half a stick length away from Sorensen is Beaulieu, but just a little bit too late. A quick little pass from Joe Thornton out to Sorensen, and the game's go-ahead goal here now.
As the Moose continue that battle for a playoff spot, delayed penalty. Beaulieu back to Wheeler, Tanev in front. On it is Brian Little into the slot looking for Lowry.
And right there, they were relentless knowing that he was off the ice.
All 4 Sharks over on one side of the ice. Scheifele sends it in, goes after it, steals it from Dell. And Dell got back. And it's grabbed off and cleared up at center for Burns. Back for Tomas Hertl. Hertl a shot to the short side. And Connor Hellebuyck will hang on to it.
On the power play with that scene.
Turned over, Andrew Kopp takes it to the net. And Joe Pavelski got back. Kopp throws it for the short side, and down to block, that was Heed. Timo Meier drops it for Tim Heed. Plays it back for Brent Burns. Burns for Thornton to the front of the net. Rebound. Connor Hellebuyck, 2 big saves. The second one, he denies Nyquist his second NHL hat trick. With Kopp and Perreault. Round the boards for Tyler Myers. Myers delays, watched by Carlson. To the front end, score! Matthew Perreault with the high tip. And this one bounces its way into the San Jose net. And the Jets have tied it up with 3:38. Perreault with his 4th, or rather his 13th of the year. Ehlers works his way in, rink wide for Kopp, and it got deflected. And now a break for Timo Meier. On man rush, Meier, Pavelski scores! Joe Pavelski with 3.6 seconds. Buries it, and the Sharks have a 5-4 lead. Just when it looked as though we were headed for overtime. And the San Jose Sharks will pick up win number 43, and a heartbreaking defeat for the Winnipeg Jets. Looked as though they were going to pick up at least a point.